Hey everybody, my name is Bradley Baldie Baldwin. I am an Australian StarCraft 2 caster slash commentator residing in South Australia. I am 21 years old, I'm the youngest of four, and I'm a qualified event manager. I currently work for the Australian Baseball League, which is funded by Major League Baseball, which I'm sure makes a bit more sense to a lot of you guys in North America and America and all that fun stuff. But yeah, we have our own little league down here, so that's pretty exciting. You might have recently seen on the channel me dancing as a shark, and I actually do have the shark mascot head with me right here. So I work for a company called Adelaide Bite, and this is our mascot. His name's Chomper, and he was named by the fans. There was a few other ones like Bruce and all this other stuff, but in terms of making products, and anyway, there was a whole lot of political and all that jumble. But we ended up with Chomper, so that's his name. But you might see him on stream occasionally, but unless that's not the reason for this vlog. I guess what I'm going to be doing with each of these weekly vlogs is give you a bit of a background into what I'm doing for the week and what I'm out to achieve and what's currently been showing up, because my vision and my dream is to be involved in the biggest esports event, StarCraft 2 related, by the end of 2016. Excuse me. Be that event managing, casting, or some other major role. But definitely I do know that this is the industry that I want to do and want to be involved with for the rest of my life, and I want to be, I guess, have it as my entire life. So I'm doing what I can to get there, and casting is a great opportunity at this point in time to do that. I do a lot of SEA events, Southeast Asian, but now only just starting to break into North America and Europe, and that's another reason why map control is so, I guess, appealing to me, because one, everyone in there is an amazing bunch of people. I haven't been able to cast with a lot of them, only a handful so far, so I do look forward to casting with the rest of the guys. But regardless, it's a great atmosphere, get to learn off each other, and I just know that this is going to be that motivational, that next step to get me at least into the international market, and from there, well, let's see where it leads to. But that's exciting nonetheless. I guess in terms of SEA, from an Australian perspective, a lot of you or some of you might not be that involved with it. Me personally, I run the barcraft for South Australia, so if you ever have any inquiries about running a barcraft or anything like that, do get in touch with me. I do help out with various other events running the South Australian StarCraft League, or not necessarily running it, but co-running it, which is basically the StarCraft League for the state of South Australia, which has a nice little amount of people in it. But either way, I love what I'm doing, and I look forward to developing and growing. And one thing I do want to let you guys know is that if I'm ever streaming, please do ask questions. I love interacting with the audience. It's all well and good to cast games. I love casting games, really enjoyable. But I also do love interacting with the audience, so don't be afraid to ask me some questions. I guess before I go on this first vlog, I might just, I kind of feel like I should settle some things. So firstly, kangaroo, yes, we do eat it, and yes, it tastes amazing. It is actually my favourite meat, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who comes down to Australia or has access to it. Get some kangaroo in you. Now, I don't actually kill it myself or anything. I'm sure if I had to kill it myself, I might feel a little bit kind of, I don't know, like sad, but when it's pre-packed and it's at a supermarket, just get it in my belly. Another thing around barbecues and the whole saying shrimp on the barbie, never happens. Just don't. Never happens. I mean, well, no, definitely, shrimps go on the barbie. I mean, go for it. I mean, I personally haven't had a lot of shrimps on barbecues, but I know it's not super uncommon. But just like when you have sausages, just like when you have lamb or any other kind of meat, steak, whatever, we don't go, chuck a steak on the barbie. Mad. Shit, mate. Something like that, I don't know. Any other kind of stereotypical voice. But either way, with barbecues, we use the barbecues, we use them to cook food, and then we eat from them. That's all. Other thing, Vegemite, for those of you wondering, basically the question is, do you want salt on your bread? If you do want salt, then you will love Vegemite. It's just black salt. That's really all there is. I'm not a big fan. Other thing is, as much as I want to say we ride kangaroos everywhere, I feel like it's probably not the right thing to do. So, as much as I'd love to be able to ride on a kangaroo, and that would be amazing, I'd go to school if I had to learn, like if there was a way that I could get like a kangaroo license, I would definitely do it. But as we currently know of, kangaroos are not rideable. What else is there? I mean, that's really all that comes to mind at the moment. If you do have any questions, apparently a lot of people are interested in Australians because, one, they don't get to come down here because we're so isolated, and I don't know, we're some unique people. I don't know. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'm always more than happy to answer them.